Okay, good evening, everybody. Hey, we're just going to quickly go over the trigger graph. I know a lot of you have some questions about it. It's a little complicated, especially if you're not familiar with what you're looking at. So let's quickly get into this and try to get you more familiar with this important graph that I send you often during the week. Okay, on the left, you have this axis of percentages. This shows you my confidence level when it comes to these bars that you're seeing. This bar here, and you can see the legend on the right, by the way. This bar here is your half-inch snow line. Here's your 2-inch snow bar. Here's your 6-inch snow bar and your ice bar right here. So these bars are referencing the percentages on the left on this axis. Okay, so if this half-inch bar is up at 80%, as you can see that it is, that means I'm fairly confident that on Thursday, we're going to at least get a half-inch of snow at the Twin Cities International Airport. Now, as you can see, the 2-inch bar only goes up to 30%, so I'm quite less confident in getting heavier snows on Thursday at the Twin Cities International Airport. And of course, this is not going to be a big snowstorm. That's why your 6-inch bar is so low. But I'm also very confident that ice, at least some ice, whether it be freezing drizzle or even a little bit of light freezing rain, is going to fall on Thursday. Again, referencing the percentage on the left. Now on the right, this is your temperature in Fahrenheit. Again, in Fahrenheit at 850 millibars. That's at a little bit higher than the Sears Tower in Chicago. In other words, that's the lower levels of our atmosphere. This temperature is a good indicator on whether we're going to get rain, liquid, ice, which could be either liquid freezing rain or sleet, or snow. And of course, wet snow or dry snow is also determined often by the temperatures in the lower layers of our atmosphere. But this is the temperature axis for 850 millibar temperature throughout the next 6 to 7 days. And when this line, this 850 millibar line here, that you see with the blue dots, whenever that dips below the 32-degree Fahrenheit line, which is this solid purple line here, then that's when I'm expecting snow to fall during that time period. So, for instance, on Wednesday, you can see blue dot above the 32-degree Fahrenheit line, which means I would expect any precipitation to fall as liquid on Wednesday. But Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, I don't think there's any doubt that if we get precipitation during that period, it will be in the form of snow. And as you can see, I would expect it to be wet snow. On Sunday, that's kind of an interesting day because we are going to be at right around 32 degrees Fahrenheit at 850 millibars, which means it could be rain, snow, sleet, it could be a whole variety of precipitation types come Sunday. Hence the reason why I'm expecting potentially a little bit of ice. But then as we head into Monday and Tuesday of next week, again, the 850 millibar temperature dips below 32 degrees, which means I would expect any form of precipitation to be all snow, or maybe just a little bit of ice, but mostly snow. And as you can see, my confidence level is actually fairly high for this far out that we're going to have some accumulating snowfall heading into Monday and Tuesday. So once again, trigger graph, very important. I spend a lot of time on this because of its importance. And what you're looking at, what's important is that on the left is my confidence level in percentages, 10 to 20% meaning low confidence, and 90 to 100% meaning high confidence, of course. And then your axis on the right is your temperature in Fahrenheit at 850 millibars. And the 32-degree Fahrenheit line is right here, this solid purple line. The wet snow area is usually from 20 degrees Fahrenheit on up to 32 degrees Fahrenheit. And then the dry, fluffy snow usually falls at temperatures of 10 degrees Fahrenheit or lower at 850 millibars. So your wet snow being that concrete-like snow that's heavy to move around, and then your lighter, fluffier snows is the snow that's easy to move around. Anyway, that's what you're looking at when you see a trigger graph. I'm sure you'll have more questions in the future. If you do, just certainly send me an email or ask me that question, and we will be going over this trigger graph often over the next several months. Have a good night.